Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. I'm so glad you're here. The madness continues, and today I just decided, the other days I've been kind of mad about it. Today we're just going to have some laughs. That's right. We do have some serious stuff to get to, but I have some funny things to show you from the, ridiculousness coming out of Hank and Skank in Colombia. So let's take a look. I'm Jen, honk honk everyone, starting with this from the Royal Rogue. He really does crack me up. Misinformation with the photoshopping of Harold and Fraud's hair. Now, I will be calling him Harold more in this video because I just had a lemon rat get mad at me in the comments saying, "You don't even know his name. You call him Harold." It's like, he doesn't know how to get Catherine, Princess of Wales' name right, so why would I get his name right? He's Harold of Harold and Fraud. He's Hank of Hank and Skank. I can keep going if you like. I can talk slower for you, Lemon Rat, if you like. But so I'll be calling him Harold lots. Let's keep going with this. And then this was shared by Princess Amazed. It says, hashtag, "We love you, Catherine." It's Josh Kettler right now. Now remember, that's the guy that left after just a few months of working with those two that they tried to spin as a mutual departing. No. He got the heck away from you guys. And I'm not standing up for him. I don't even know him, but I just think that's very funny. And yeah, there you go. I love this meme very much. Phew. Guys, I'm interrupting for 1 second because I love our new merch. It launched last night. Jay outdid himself with this. I think I'll keep him. He made us the Beetlegoose merch. Look at this. I love it so much. Pick yours up. Check it out. Thank you to everybody who's placed your order. I can't believe overnight how much it took off. I really appreciate that. Check it out. All kinds of sizes available, ships internationally. Thank you so much. Link will be in the comments and in the description of this video. All right, we will get serious for a second because I do want to talk about this as we talked about in the thumbnail. A shout out to Mystified. Again, I shout her out often. Friend of the channel, member of Patreon. She's wonderful and always posts the most insightful things such as this. Well, first of all, she's calling her Meg Jong-un, and I think that's perfect. And again, that I talked about in yesterday's video. It goes back to Meghan and this facade she's putting on in Colombia. You can definitely go take a look. But Meg Jong-un has the testicular fortitude to quote grandmothers. Did you hear about this? That's something she did during a speech that I believe was that first night. The sweaty pits and sweaty crotch night. God, the things I have to say on this channel. The sweaty crotch night in Colombia. She talked about listening to your grandmothers. I believe it was that night. When she and her traitorous husband harassed the most respected and loved grandmother in the world. So well said, Queen Elizabeth. While she was suffering with bone cancer, hastening her death. The hypocrisy is blinding. Thank you so much, Mystified. I think it's important that we continue to call that out. I appreciate this post, and I thought it was important to share it, so thank you for that. And you're the inspiration for my thumbnail. Yeah, exactly. The hypocrisy of these two is never ending. People are calling it out, such as Fiona, saying it doesn't get much worse than when he allowed her to mock his grandmother. It was the most wicked thing he's ever done. It's one of the most wicked things he's done. They're nasty and bitter, and he sat and did nothing. She knew exactly what she was doing. Their behavior was repugnant, much as it is today, self-serving. So well said, Fiona. Thank you for that. I couldn't agree more. Similar sentiment shared by Genevieve, who says, "Hey, Meghan, your grandmother clearly didn't teach you about decency, loyalty, decorum, and respect. If I had the nerve to mock and backchat the queen, my grandmother would have probably disowned me. Plus, you're potty mouth bully, so keep crying." Hashtag Meghan Markle exposed. I love it. That's so well said. So again, you can see in the bottom, Meghan Markle urges cruel trolls to remember what you're in. It cuts off. It's about grandmothers. Again, maybe you should point that at yourself and your stupid husband and the lemon rats that follow you. They're the most vile bunch I've seen online, and that's saying something. And she knows it. She directs it. I mean, yeah, she's very much a part of it, in my opinion. So, yeah, she knows. And then Gilly points out, "Oh, yes, and I have to wonder what grandmother she's talking about anyway. Don't recall any sage wisdom that Markle talked about before she proceeded to turn her back on her entire family. The lies are easy to pick apart. Yeah, because everything she says, both of them, say are complete and total lies. But I promised you that the funny would continue, and here it is. Christine Gilbert posted this, Meg Jong-un. Oh my God, I cannot stop laughing at this image. I think that's perfect. And weirdly kind of fits. I don't know. It just weirdly goes. Oh my God, the bronzer. The bronzer's way more obvious when you isolate her face like that. Pretty funny. All right, then we have Princess Devastellar, who says Archie's calls go unanswered and wonders why nobody came to pick him up from his first day of school. Hashtag Harry and Meghan in Colombia. Archie, why haven't they picked me up from school with Chucky doll? Meanwhile, in Colombia, we got these two idiots hanging out with other people's kids to appear like they're, great with kids. No problem. Nothing to see here. Not weird at all. Personally, will be first in line to buy Archie and Lily's memoirs when they release them in whatever 18 years from now. Talking about what shitty parents they had and how come they were taking pictures with other people's kids around the world and we were locked away in the house. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, now I need to talk about this. Have you seen this going around? Now let me explain. There's this whole dance that was done in front of Harry and Meghan. There's this person in a lion costume, and I kept making the joke, do you think he's asking that dude for voice work for his wife? So I had a pretty good laugh on the Sidley Twins Live about that. But Sabri alone points out the dance that was presented to those two, I don't say their titles, by the vice presidency does not exist in any of the indigenous cultures of Colombia. It was an improvised invention according to the organizers. Dun, dun, dun. So what does that mean? To me, it sounds like something that they cooked up to have some pretty pictures. Shocker. You mean something's not authentic or real? So the tweet continues on to say no wonder that the people of Colombia are going off about this. Yeah, I guess so. All right. You ever read something that just kind of sticks with you and makes you laugh for a very long time after? That's what this did for me. This was shared by Charles's voicemail, and it says, what in the flaming F is this entitled prat going on about? I don't know why that flaming F really got me. AI is... Oh, I should have Jay do this. AI is scary, I think. Harder to stem the flow from the source. What? It says, Harry, please just shut the blank up and leave the adults to handle the important stuff. Okay, so it's a clip from Harry speaking. He is utterly confused. When he's not angry, he's just confused like this, and he's apparently adopted some of her word salad. It is ridiculous, but something about this tweet just struck me so funny. What in the flaming blank is this entitled prat going on about? I will cut into this and say, Jay, my other half, my gander, he doesn't really talk about Harry and Meghan stuff on his channel. He's Dr. Bad Vibe Speaks. But this time he did. Last night he recorded something so funny because their news crossed into his news. He does like nerd news sometimes, and it's just some Florida man stuff. I mean, he is a Florida man, so why not? But he goes into the Harry versus Elon of it all, and you can see him on camera, and then he does Harry's voice, and spoiler alert, he calls him Prince Doofus and kind of goes off from there. So if you watch no other videos of Jay's, if you're not into the nerdy shit, I get it. Watch this one. I'm going to put the thumbnail up. Definitely give this one a watch. And if you feel like, show him your honkers. Honk at him in the comments. He'll love it. But definitely, he doesn't even know I'm recording this. Just give it a watch. It's really funny. I'm very proud of him for that one. Plus, you can see him on camera honking like, not honking. What am I saying? He's just talking like Prince Doofus. God, I sound as dumb as Harry. I'm recording this very early in the morning, if you can't tell. All right, and then we have the British Prince too. It says, this is what the majority of Colombians think of Harry and Meghan, and it's brutal. Their PR will try to gaslight us through People magazine that this is fake, that this fake royal visit was a success, but it is absolutely not. No bilateral ties for the US or UK, no impact or sense. Hashtag Harry and Meghan in Colombia. Yeah, absolutely. So that's what I'm hearing as well. I read it on another video, the honest comments from people of Colombia speaking up about this makes no sense. Why are they here? They don't have anything to offer, all that stuff. And so definitely check out that video if you didn't see it. But good point, British Prince. I agree. And you're right. That's what it is. We're being gaslit. I hate that word, but you're right. We're being gaslit by things like People magazine and stuff to believe, oh, it's a success. People love Harry and Meghan. Not so much. Before we move on, I want to point out something, and that is that we want privacy on the bottom. So what I've been doing is anytime there's a picture that is, controversial or belongs to Archwell, obviously I'm not touching that. So I've been putting this "we want privacy" picture over it, and I've been having a laugh at their expense, of course. But here's the funny thing, because they've decided they're going to try to outsmart everybody and lock these pictures down by Archwell, what's happening is nobody's using them. And so what I mean is they're not getting the coverage they normally get, even by doing that in hopes to stop a few YouTubers from voicing their opinion, because heaven forbid if somebody has a different opinion, they want to shut them down. But even by doing that, they don't understand that they're shooting themselves in the foot even more. People are caring less and less about them, except for to laugh at, events like this. But we can't even share photos to discuss our opinions on them like that, like the one, and you're not missing anything good. The photo is one of those glossy photos from when they first got there, all that. But I'm saying I mark my words. I'm just going on my opinion here. It's going to bite them in the ass because nobody's going to want to deal with them. Nobody's going to, obviously want to deal with Archwell. Nobody's going to want to pay for them. So nobody will share them. So they won't get seen, minus, maybe People magazine. And who's looking at that anymore? Just the lemon rats. So they're basically an echo chamber now. So they've really cut off part of their own publicity, which is, even funnier to me. Then we have Melanated Mona, who says Sofia Vergara watching the Blank show going down in Colombia. That's really great. I love it. Again, spoiler alert, I'm talking to HG and the twins in a video. I'd recorded right before this Colombia stuff, but it's going up very soon. And HG kind of makes a joke like that in the video. So stay tuned for that. He teases about us being Sofia Vergara. I was like, oh, I want Sophia's Vergara's body when I grow up. Good Lord. And we have Meghan, the Duchess of Pitstains, says, my screen name is Duchess of Pitstains because she never disappoints. Have you ever seen any other celebrity screw up so much? She is a mess. I don't know. I mean, some people are staunchly against it. I tend to believe in karma, and I think this is her. So, I love to be petty. So this is my pettiness showing through, and I'm here for it. Again, I just don't think you can go through life being such an asshole, and that applies to Harry too, and then not get some well-deserved pit and other stains. So enjoy that. Enjoy, again, the hell of your own making. Guys, I'm going to leave this here. This has been so much fun. A huge thank you to Jay for the new merch. I love it so much. Beetlegoose, Beetlegoose, Beetlegoose. When you say it 3 times, then the lemon rats, go scream into hell. I don't know, whatever happens. But definitely check that out if you haven't already. I'll put links up and you can find it. Thank you guys for all the love and support. It means the whole wide world to me. I appreciate you all so much. If you want to further support, of course, there's Patreon. That's where we do the bonus episodes, the deep dives. That's where you can become an executive producer, just like the lovely geese and gators you see on the screen before you. There are so many videos now up over there that if you subscribe, even for a month, you get access to them. So subscribe for as long as you want. Binge, check them out. We have a lot of fun over there. It's a great group. Thank you guys for everything. You really are the best. I want you to know how much you mean to me, and I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. I'm not on my regular schedule right now. I'm just going to be posting up a storm while these idiots, dick around on their vacation. I refuse to call it anything other than a vacation. So I'll be posting around that. So just check back lots with me, and we'll have some laughs and some fun. And as I'm signing off, I realize I still haven't marked up that damn bingo card. I promise I'll pick that back up and we will go through it. We've probably filled the whole card up by now, but we have to have at least one bingo on that thing. We'll do it. Thank you guys for everything. I'll talk to you again soon. Honk honk.